I'm Chris, this is Darlo to the Prem, and this is episode 53, and the promised land is there. Yes, we've made it to the promised land. The Premier League, here we come. We beat Stoke in a midweek game, and that was enough to secure our promotion. So, yeah, hopefully we won't get the trophy lift until we come up against Sheffield United. But should it happen in the next game, then I will make sure I get that recorded. Otherwise, we will be back for the Sheffield United game. Oh, and of course, with promotion comes the board's initial limits. That's 425,000 a week and a massive £26.92 million transfer budget. It sounds massive, but I had 14 million in there. I was hoping I could get some of the next gen players, but they've all turned me down. So haven't been able to spend any of it. So we've got this large budget, basically because we had money in the bank already. But 425,000 sounds a lot, but a lot of the players are going to have increase on their salaries. So just a quick peek who's going. Cisse, Williams, Fry, Langley. Hold on, no, that's next year, isn't it? Fry, Langley, and whatnot. So we'll try and get a lot of these players out for the door. It's like he's got a 35% pay rise. Most of them are 30, 35%. There's one or two that I offered even more. So yeah, a lot of that budget's going to be eaten up by contractor. Sorry, I was just going to check if he weren't. Yeah, he's only on 30%. So yeah, and that's the other one. And Darlo and his match highest wage earner. So that's something we're going to have to beat out of him. So I'm not sure exactly how much of that 425,000 we're going to be able to spend. Certainly initially, there will be a clear out of players. There's a number of them in the squad that just aren't good enough. So it won't be too bad to see some of them leave. And of course, with them leaving, we'll free up some budgets. Anyway, right, I'll catch you back up at the Sheffield United game. Right, okay, we're definitely changing plans. We basically need a point to secure the title against Plymouth. And in other news, having negotiated a contract with the club a few weeks ago, which we didn't quite come to an agreement with, they've offered me a new deal. And let's just say this new deal is far better than the one they initially turned down of about 4,000 a week. So all in all, it's been quite a decent week for me. And now we'll get on to the Plymouth game. So I've pre-selected the squad for the team. I think, yeah, I'm going to just stick with it. So we've got Winton goal, Fisher, Jennings, Dadamus goal, and Deacon as the back four. Egley comes in for the injured Patino, who is on the bench with Fitzgerald. Catrino comes in for Burns. Burns was unfit from the previous game. Bevan and Darlo on the wings with Scully up front. Right, so here we are, kick off then. Dadamus goal, the skipper for the day, with Jeffers and Patino both on the bench. And 1 point is all that's required. Fine, striker the ball from Fev. Let's just change that to... We'll change it in a moment. Looking around this team now, a lot of the players that signed this year are just going to be going. Fitzgerald might stick around. Egley as well. Burns, maybe... what's his name when he comes in? Catrino again. But Feb, no. Minorama, no. Down the left. And Darlo, I would keep him, but it's the match highest earner clause that's really going to get me. And there's Jose Castrino's goal. And that puts us one step close to the title. So Wolves and Sheffield United. Well, it's Wolves really, isn't it? Sheffield United probably can't catch us already. Scully can't buy a goal. Come on, end highlight. We don't need to see them scoring. What was the point in that part? Come on now. And Darlo getting a little bit tired along with Deacon. I suppose I could put Deacon further up to play, but never mind. We'll keep things as they are for the time being. A big miss there from the soon-to-be departing Dada Mascal. Right, Clivert can come on for our friend Darlo. Jeffers is fit, so we'll swap out the left-hand side and we'll bring Wood on as well, because Scully hasn't really done anything today. I don't think Scully's going to make it into the Prem. I might be mistaken. And let's just save some legs of Fitzgerald and let's get Will on for Jennings, shall we? On his final few appearances. Or even give him a bit of a focus. Although I don't think Wolves are winning, are they? Where are Wolves? Oh, there we go. 1-0 win, secures the title. Darlington are championship champions. What a sight. Dada Mascal gets to lift the trophy. As confetti falls from the sky. All good stuff. And the confetti falls again. Right. I would just fast forward to the last game of the season then, whoever that is. And we'll pick it up then and start our plans for the following season. Right, so here we are. Last game of the season. We hit the 100-point mark. We're 16 points clear of Luton. They're currently in second, or our second and promoted. Wolves, Sheffield United, and Oxford are all confirmed. Derby, with a nice swing, could get in the playoffs. Who have they got? Derby and Swansea, the two teams I'm looking for. Derby got Stoke. So Swansea, well, they're at the top against Birmingham. So likelihood is Swansea will beat Birmingham, and it doesn't matter that what Derby do. Down in the bottom half, Millwall and West Brom have both gone, and then it's between Huddersfield and Birmingham. So Huddersfield are the other team with anything to play for, and they got West Brom. So in all likelihood, Huddersfield will beat West Brom. That'll leave Birmingham relegated. So maybe then Swansea will beat Birmingham. But Birmingham are fighting for their lives. News-wise for us then, Nicky Deacon being put on the transfer list is frankly not going to be good enough for the Prem next year. So there's a bit of interest. So we'll see if anything happens there. I've just gone round, put a few others on the list as well. So our backup goalkeeper, Perrin, is on the list. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name. Dada Muscol's obviously gone. Kellen Fisher's gone on the list. He has been for a little while. Chris Wu's another one. Roman Fev has just gone on. He's the only one that wasn't really interested. Josh King has been on for a little while. No interest there. Shane Cliver has been on for a couple of weeks and has got a little bit of interest. So it might be that we see a few players out the door and to boost our transfer funds. So there's positives there. And we've got a not bad squad. A lot of them are quite young, so there's a chance that they're going to improve and take that next step up, bring in a few quality players. And I have looked and tried to sign a few players, but those players have all said, not on your Nelly. There's no way we're signing for Darlington. That's despite us having confirmed promotion. So it might be that we have a season where we're just bringing in some short-term stop gaps to basically see us 17th, 18th, 17, 16, 15 in the league. Ideally, we'd like to finish a lot higher, but we'll see what happens. So on to today's game. Not a lot really going on here. So our team, unfortunately, Lorenz picked up an injury, so he's missing out. So we have Winton goal. Fitzgerald's going to play right back. Dennings and Montolio as centre backs. Deacon is in because Jeffers isn't fit. Egley and Cotrino are our two central midfielders, with Burns playing as a shadow striker behind Scully today, with Ndala and Muyama on the wings. So both of them with two wingers. Darlo would probably be good enough for the Prem next year. The only thing that scares me off is his match highest earners. So I'll try and get him a new contract during the summer. And Muyama, he's 23, so he's got a bit of youth on his side. He's still got some potential there. And his development has been, we've seen quite a nice curve there. So it might be that he pushes on and takes the next step. So he's one I'm still thinking about. Scully, he's another one. He's borderline. I'm definitely going to be bringing in a striker over the top of him, so he might be there as a backup. And he's got height on his side. And Egley, his rating's gone down. Doesn't like the defensive side of things. Let's give him some support today then. So our last championship game, hopefully for a while, well, forever. Hopefully we're about to become established in the Premier League, but we'll see. It's going to be a very big season next season, so we'll see how we get on. So certainly, probably the biggest summer in the club's history now, certainly with the stadium coming in. And as soon as we've sold that out, I'll be onto the board to say, can we expand it? Can we buy the stadium? So there's two options there. So we've got a bag full of cash in the bank. Hopefully we'll get some new sponsors in as well. So that will see further income into the club. And we can actually start acting like a football club rather than sort of a non-league side. Pulled risk legends. That's not good for a goalkeeper. I almost gave in the start. Our Spanish friend, who's on the list now. He's only just come back from injury himself. Some good work here from Oxford, who are right up there towards the top of, what was it, 5th in the league, into the playoffs. Don't ignore that. We might make this change at half time. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's a shame Lima Jeffers couldn't be playing today. There's the corner. sure we said that earlier. Some nice attacking going on. This is a big old stadium for Oxford. They've obviously moved. Oh, that's what I was going to check, wasn't it? Let's just see. Let's switch to league table, and Luton, they play at Power Court at 19,500 capacity. And okay, we'll find out Oxford in a moment. Robert Jennings is 6th of the season. It's quite disappointing. I was expecting a lot more from him, particularly as it's his second one in about 3 games. And they're playing at the new manor. So as it stands, Swansea must be winning because they've moved up. Or is it they've got a point? It might be they've got a point. Charlie Burns just hit it there rather than scoring. Nice work from Darlo though. Gets the ball, cuts to the byline, puts the ball across. Oh no, Burns did hit it. I thought for initially it just hit him, shoulder or chest or something, but no, that was a decent goal in the end. Right, 75 minutes. Let's give some players. Wood on. I'm not too worried about running players into the ground in this last game. So Patino certainly can come in today. Who's he going to come in for? Katrina. Do we give Darlo a skull? We'll give him a run out. Oh, and we've got Lorenz. We'll let him have a final appearance of the season, and then it's just a case of we'll give Fairver a run out as well. Let him a chance to say goodbye. Hopefully, anyway. He's under contract. But hoping somebody will come in and sign him. Brannigan still around. Let's see, about 33 now. Or is that a different Brannigan? 3.17 XG. Whoa. We have had a decent game. 25 shots, 11 on target. And they've still got a chance to draw it. Fair to Patino. All these subs lining up together and didn't get anything. Perhaps you should have sent it to Wood for a tap in or something. That way I could be a genius because all the subs touched the ball. Come on, boys, just wind the clock down. You don't need to do any more. 2-0. Take the win, 103 points. Absolutely fantastic season. And that is the end of the season. Jack Wind, 1 to 3 days. Yeah, I don't care. Let's send the assistant. Congratulate him on that. And Middlesbrough boss want Montolio. I'm sure they do. This guy's actually got decent Premier player abilities. So he and Jennings, hopefully, will be both good enough to be our centre backs. But there we go. That's the end of the season for us. And a stunning one it was too. So a 19-point gap at the top of the table. Joshua King before he left, but Average rating of 7.2. Clean sheets. Wind had 15. Quite a long way behind Wolves. Cavina with 20. And we didn't really get anywhere close on any of the other bits and pieces. Club info. So Chris Senior is still the most highest placed legend. Well, dropped in at number 2, so we'll see if that changes. And Charlie Patino is a favoured person now. Perhaps he can become an icon, having effectively lifted the title. 5,161 season ticket holders in a 5,498 capacity stadium. Not too bad at all. And the average season ticket price of 751 was the most expensive in the championship. Right, with that, we will say a big thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time, and we'll have our summer review, well, our season review and summer transfers. Until then, ta-da!